Well, today's dog walk, we're heading, we're going to do a local one, like the Pitt Meadows Dykes. There's miles of dykes, so we're not be able to do them all in one day, obviously. We do little snippets. So you got old Millie in the back seat there. He's eager to go. And we're heading towards the mountains. And it's better snow later, so we want to get in an hour or so before it snows, then head on back. Okay, this is the first little trek we're doing. See the mountains in the background over there. Heavy white cloud, which looks like it's going to be snow forecast sometime this afternoon. Got the dikes there. See, like there's ice. This is where we go kayaking on the dikes. Pretty good. It's wind sheltered, and there's miles and miles of dike. So yeah, it's a lot of fun in the summertime. A little bit chilly this time of day though. So anyway, first little bit of our hike. If you look at all these red bushes here, it's blueberries. Pitt Meadows is very well known for blueberries, and if you go to your local store, no matter where it is in the world, I won't be at all surprised. You look at the packaging, it says blueberries from a farm in Pitt Meadows. I'll give you a 360 of this area that we live in. Okay, there's the mountains over there, all farmland. And one of the arms of the dikes. It's pretty peaceful. And the amazing thing is, if I jumped in my truck, 15 minutes I'll be at a major shopping centre. So we're on the edge of wilderness, I would say, because if you go that way, and if you flew that way in a plane, you'd just be flying over mountains, nothing else. So yeah. Now some of you might be thinking, it's a good place to let a dog off and run. And we used to let Millie off and run, but it'd always come home with injuries. These brambles, like, he'd just go charging through the brambles, so he gets scratched up. Another reason, there's a salmon run and other fish, and it wouldn't so much eat them, but it'd roll in them, so he smells of salmon. And he also got coyotes, so all these brambles, guarantee you there's coyotes under some of them. There'd be a pack of them, and one will expose himself and encourage the dog to chase him into the bushes, and then the pack will attack him. And there's been a few attacks where it's been fatal for the family pet, and it's not really what we want. So that is a reason I don't let him off on the dikes anymore. He doesn't care. He's quite happy walking and sniffing. Right, we're in the car, heading to our second stop after, like, I don't know, half hour of the last place. So as you can see, we're getting a bit closer to the mountains. The road's a little bit rougher, but yeah, we picked one of these trails coming up, and should be a bit more interesting. Okay, as you can tell, we are closer to the mountains. I believe Pitt Lake is just down that way. We might go down that way after, or we might head somewhere else. We'll find out. But pretty scenic, I think you'd have to say. Okay, stop number 3. This is Pitt Lake, and this is the boat launch here. Obviously low tide right now. So in the summertime, there's a good kayak trip. So you start here and you go across there into one of the channels, and I haven't done it yet, but I'm definitely going to do it this summer. And you go down that channel. I think it's like an all-dayer there and back, but yeah, it's pretty nice and pretty peaceful, except for these honking ducks. So this place is a wild bird sanctuary, and that marsh is all covered in ice. That's Pitt Lake, and the wind is really coming off Pitt Lake now, so we're down to probably -4 or 5 degrees right now, which ain't too bad. And if you look up at the mountain there, see there's a lot of snow on the top, but nothing on the lower levels yet. Like I say, snow is coming. And up ahead we've got a bird lookout, so hopefully it's open and we can go and climb up there and see what the view's like. Okay, let's go and have a look. Looks pretty rickety. I don't know how long it's been around. And there's a definite lean to it. Come on, let's go, Mill. Yeah, it definitely leans to one way. But yeah, not bad for a Saturday morning dog walk, eh? Pitt Lake goes for miles, miles and miles. I don't know how far, but seriously big lake. And this is just the tip of it. You get some pretty big waves as well in storms. What do you think, Willie? Hey, what do you think, eh? Hey, having a good time? Yeah, you having a good time? One thing we've done when he was a pup is take him over like bridges, train bridges, beside train tracks, buses, you know, anything, experiencing everything, and it worked out really well because he ain't afraid of nothing. So, all good stuff. A lot of times you see people, when their loved ones have passed away, they put signs on benches and stuff like that where they used to like to walk. And here we have one on a piece of driftwood, which I've got to say is pretty cool. I don't know if that drifted here or whether that was here when they put it on. Probably here. Doesn't look like it's going to go anywhere anytime soon, but obviously that person loved to be here. What a peaceful place to have a plaque. Well, there we go, another dog walk over. We had a good time, beautiful walk, nice scenery. I love videoing what I do, I love chatting away, it makes it more interesting for me. I don't know if anyone else enjoys it, but hey, if you do, great. And if you don't, you probably ain't even watching this part, are you? So usually, end of a dog walk, I bring a coffee and I bring a cookie. Coffee for me, cookie for him. Yeah. Sorry mate, this time I forgot. So we're going to head home to rectify that problem. So anyway, there you go. The view going home. See you around.